Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. It's your friendly neighborhood farmer Raznac. Today I've got another one of our wonderful Facebook finds video. That's right, where I braved the wilds of Facebook to find some awesome mods for all of you to use on PC. Yes, that's right, these are Facebook finds, which means they're for PC. Console players, I'm sorry, you're more than welcome to hang out with us and enjoy the mod and all that it has to offer. But as it sits right now, I don't know if or when this will ever be available on console. Today we're going to look at two wonderful mods by Whiskey Sierra Modding. Whiskey Sierra Modding, the link to the Facebook group can be found down in the description, along with a link to whiskeysierramodding.com, where you can download these mods and quite a few more, and also see what works are in progress and what's going on for the folks at Whiskey Sierra. So we're going to look at the Peterbilt 352 Cabover. This is a Peterbilt 352 Cabover for Farm Sim 22. We're going to be looking at this, and then we're also going to be looking at this Wilson Pace Setter spread axle. This is a modified Wilson Pace Setter with the nice spread axle, as you can see here, working hoses, and we'll talk about that and some other stuff. So first things first, before we actually jump into the shop and take a look at the mod, let's just kind of walk around and see what we have here. So you got nice Peterbilt logo, very nice. All this stuff is customizable. The textures are all very, very good. Nice reflections on those. Tire textures might be a little dated from the tires, but other than that, they look, and they're not bad at all. It'd be it'd be better if there's some little high detailed stuff there, but that's being picky. So nice reflective tanks. Like I said, the hoses, you can get a few different options of this. The hoses do clip through this when you get the longer one. I haven't tried the shorter version to see how that works, so we'll play around with that in just a minute. You can see there's a wing you can put on it. There's all different kinds of options for this Pete 352 that we'll look at in the shop, and it sounds great. And we'll fire that bad boy up. But it has a really nice sound to it. Has an engine brake that's not too much. The engine brake isn't overwhelming, which is pretty nice. We're gonna head over there and we're gonna check the fill plane on the trailer, but let's get this thing up to speed. Let's see what this old girl can do. With plenty of power, there's different engine options. We'll look at those. Like I said, the mud flaps are nice. What's even better is it has Tennessee plates. And for those who know me, know that that's perfect. So let's get it back up and we'll hit the brakes again and see. While we're at it, let's jump in cab. Nice cab. A really nice cab. Mirrors work. Not the most detailed in the world, but it's not bad, right? So she stops on a dime. Good brakes. All right, let's jump in. Like I said, we're not going to be here very, very long. I don't want to take up tons of your time. I found this the other day. I saw a post on this, and I was like, oh man, I need to share that because that just looks kind of awesome. Some other features on this. There's all kinds of customizable colors, options. We'll look at that. But also, you can lift the cab. And then you have nice animated fan texture. You could roleplay getting into this, doing some work on it, which is pretty cool. I thought that was kind of neat. So yeah, just with the click of two mouses, you can rotate that up. And there you go. Neat. Like I said, really, really neat mod. Definitely worth checking out. Very good quality. There was been, let me see, no errors that I've been able to find yet. No errors in the mod, so the log is clean. The only warnings you saw down there were, here's a little warning about some foliage shadow mesh, but I mean, no problems. Now we're all the way back into like the start. Yeah, so no issues there with the mod itself. So very nice. We'll look at the shop here in just a minute. The other item we're going to look at is the Wilson pace setter spread axle. And this is just a nice Wilson trailer. The really reason why I want to do this is because you can pair colors because they have the same color palette. You look, I'm actually running a stainless steel with a custom paint body. And then this one is actually stainless steel. So I kind of like how you could get them to match. Cover, of course, standard cover, has hoses. All the lights work. Boop, boop. This one also has Tennessee plates, which is really fun for me. Because I'm from Tennessee, so I kind of like how it has Tennessee plates. It makes it fun. Let's kill the engine. Now let's jump in the shop and take a look at those. So we'll jump over here to trucks. Scroll all the way down. Right here, you'll see the Peterbilt 352, again, by Whiskey Sierra Modding. Base price $14,550. If we go ahead and open that up, you can see it's a nice and cheap. Very, very cheap. You have 3 different bumper designs. You have a stock bumper, Texas chrome bumper, which has Virginia plates, and then a drop bumper, and then just the standard stock bumper. So quarter fenders, you can go with quarter fenders, full fenders, half fenders. You really can't see the other fenders, and I will show you why. So let's skip over these real quick and just show you some other stuff. As for wheel setup, you have a stretch Peterbilt, like a nice big long stretch Peterbilt signature, stretch Peterbilt, and your wheel setup. These are Alcoas. Those are Peterbilts. All different kinds of wheel options. You have steel rims. Then you have a Peterbilt just standard, which is what we have. And then you have a Peterbilt like a single that you could run if you wanted to run, and with all different kind of options there. So let's go to the stretch because I want to check something here in a bit. We're going to go ahead and run with the stretch. Leave that set up, and then we can go back and I'm going to show you there's full fenders, half fenders, or quarter fenders that you can get for each one of those. Let's slap some fulls. Design, there's different visors. You can put down a chrome drop, nice painted. So different visors designs. I'm not going to do any. There is a side box which you can put on. Now, you can put that on any of those. So if you're not in stretched, it'll actually collide with the tires and looks kind of weird. So I would only use the side box on the stretch frame. So no side box. It even says side box stretch frame. So you can drop that on. You can do wing or no wing. We're going to go with a wing. Design. There's different kinds of options back here. There's like a tank or a hose rack. There's a cabinet, a merit guard. There's the one with a spare. And none. So let's do the one with the spare just because I haven't done that yet. As for design, you have a few different paint options. You just have your standard color option. You have a banana split paint, which goes over the entire painted body. So you can't change the color of that. There's a Pacific Mountain Express, which has its PIA and it has these little logos and numbers, which I actually think is kind of neat. You have to check that out. There's a 1776. Then there's the Convoy and none. So let's go. We're just going to go with none on this one. Design chicken lights, of course, are the little running lights. You can have those on or off. There's off. There's on. We'll put those on. As for mesh, for the front, you can go with chrome mesh, just a chrome, stainless, stock. So let's just do chrome. That's for that bumper too. Let's put a Texas chrome bumper on that big boy, just because we can. I don't know why, but why not? Engine options. You have a big cam Cummins 855 at 455 horsepower. You have a tuned one at 585 horsepower. So just a Cummins. One has a little more horses than the other, so we'll drop in there. Let's see. Now for color. You have a nice large color palette, all different kinds of colors, some with metallics, some, with some flat colors. There's like some chrome, like colored chrome, which gives it a nice little reflective. There's one called Red Candy. It's pretty. It's just pretty. Design color is actual the frame color. You can change the frame color. So like if we went with Red Candy again, You can see we'll have a matching frame color along with tank straps, all that stuff all the way through the truck. So you could kind of do some different configurations there, however you would like. Rim color, again, all different kinds. The rims aren't going to be able to colorable on this one. The reason why is because these are a custom rim. It's the Peterbilt rims. So those aren't going to change the color on that. But that's our truck. Let's go with it. Let's go ahead and lease that bad boy up. $38,700 with all the options. We'll hit yes. Now, while we're in here, actually, let's just take a look at our nice, look at that big, beautiful baby. Yummy. Nice, big, beautiful Cabover. Like I said, we have the stretch on it. Let me go ahead and grab a trailer. So again, this is another mod by Whiskey Sierra. This is the pace setter spread axle. Now, I have noticed you have to jump into this, like the first time you open it, you won't have the configuration. So I don't know if there's something going on, but so like when you open it, nothing. And then, so we'll go here, boom. And now we have configurations, but that first time I opened it, there weren't any configurations. So if you don't see the configurations, exit out and try it again. You can put a toolbox, no toolbox, pretty basic. As for mud flaps, you can put, all different kinds of mud flaps back here. The option's yours, however you want to do it. Main color, it has the same color palette as the truck, so we can go with a red candy color, and then maybe we can go with like a chrome wheel, like so. Again, nice, very nice. It's just neat that you can put all the different colors on it. It's kind of spread axle, so it looks, a little more US based. And then of course you have the nice Tennessee license plate. So let's lease that up. That costs more than the actual truck, $83,300 to buy that. And now we have our red candy setup. Grab our red candy and let's go load this trailer so we can check out the fill plane and how the vehicle handles underweight. So when we do that, you can see that with the stretch, the hoses don't drop, where with the standard, the hoses kind of do drop. So there's, pluses and minuses there. Stretch is going to be a little more ornery to deal with. It's bigger. It's a bigger truck. I actually haven't tried the short bed. The short, I would like to try it. Engine brake, like all engine brakes in the past, it's but it's not too loud. Not too loud. Let's unfold our cover. Let's try to fill this. I've been having this harvester run over here. Let's see what this looks like when it fills. I'm gonna jump out of here. Gotta jump in there. So nice fill animation, doesn't clip through. It's a very solid mod. I'd have to give it my stamp of approval. I think it's definitely worth checking out. This one should hold 30K per hopper. But the fill planes are great. Like I said, there's nothing kind of dropping through. Very cool. I think it's great. Then what we'll do is sell something. Go over to the grain pool. Put our cover back on. You can see nothing clipping through the top. Got nice lights. All kinds of lights. I don't know why the tree colors are glitching like that. Kind of weird. But got nice lights. Nice horn. What else do you want? What else would you want in a mod? This is great. Great mod. I would recommend it. We're going to pull into the grain pool and see if we can empty. See what that animation looks like. And then we are good to go. So let's hit I. Yeah, little dump animation here. I don't know if that's the mod or the map where it's not colliding right through. And it fills down. we go. We'll pull up to the next one, switch back to the unloads. Want to see what it does when it does. Nice closing animation. And there you have it. And that's it. Those are 2 great mods by Whiskey Sierra Modding. The links are in the description. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. Let me know if you've used it. Have you had any problems with it? You plan on using it? Is it your favorite mod ever? I really like this truck. I really, really like the truck. It feels solid. I drove it around the map quite a bit. It handles well. It has plenty of power. Great mod. Definitely a great mod. So go over there, give them a download, share it with your friends, tell them how awesome the folks at Whiskey Sierra Modding are. And until next time, stay safe. Thanks for watching. See you later. Bye-bye.